from San Diego. It's Sports World Radio. You've never heard a sports show like this. Oh, no, you haven't.
Oh, blow me.
You got it.
Holy fucking shit.
What in the hell is your major malfunction?
Can't believe that goddamn son of a bitch did that fucking crap.
Don't give me any of your shit.
Right?
Yeah, that's right. Those are your hosts, Jeff Ascow and Sean Mann. Remember, those who can't play sports, talk about it. These two tell it like it is. Tune into Sports World Radio for the fastest hour of sports of your life. So here they are, the douchebags of sports themselves, Jeff Ascow and Sean Mann.
Hey, what's up, everybody, and welcome to Sports World Radio. Jeff Ascow, your host here. How's everybody doing? Hope you guys are having a great sports day on the Tuesday edition of Sports World Radio, September 10th, 2013. 4:05 on the west, 7:05 on the east, and if you live in the central, figure it out for your damn self. Boy, I've been waiting a long time to say that. I haven't said that in a long time. That feels good to let that out. Joining me today in the co-host chair is our good friend and host of Chillin' with Jeff and Kenny C, Mr. Kenny C himself. How you doing, pal?
I've had better days, but I'm hanging in there. How are you, man?
I'm doing good. What do you mean you've had better days? Was it raining over there?
Yeah, I mean, look, I must have went for a walk for like an hour, and unfortunately it was a little bit too hot. And so I'm lucky to make it back here in one piece, make it out alive. And two dudes realized that I was just desperately trying to walk, and it was like, look, man, we ain't gonna let you walk all the way back home and you exhausted. So I got in that car, they took me to the apartment.
Nice.
And yeah, it's good to see there's nice people in this world.
People in this world. Now they know where they live. They can come and rob your ass.
Shut up.
You like that, right? Hey, look who's in the house. Dr. Myth, Andrew. You and I had a conversation the other night on Chillin'. I know this is not part of Sports World Radio, but I don't get to talk to Kenny C and Andrew at the same time most of the time anymore. You and I had a conversation on Chillin',
Yes,
Saturday night, that I have kind of taken Andrew and brought him over to the bastard side of me, correct?
Yeah, you're like the Darth Vader when it comes to Andrew.
Right, I've turned him over to, I brought him over to the dark side, right? And
yes,
you said on the air that you're going to sit him down and make sure that he's not on my side, he's back on your side, correct? So to speak.
I guess you can say that. I'm just saying, look, y'all two can talk, y'all can chat, y'all can cheer, whatever. I just don't want him to think it's okay to call himself a bastard everywhere he goes.
It is okay. It's perfectly
Especially
fine.
towards his grandma.
Why? Is he saying it towards his grandma?
No, I don't think so.
Because if his grandmother turns around to him and says, "Hey, Andrew, you bastard, come over here," that's okay. That's fine. But he can't turn around to grandma and say, "Hey, grandma, you rat bastard, come over here." She might take that the wrong way.
Yeah, I'm just saying.
You know.
Know when
role.
it's a good time.
Know your
There's
role.
a time and place to go with the whole bastard thing.
That's hysterical. So I'm assuming then that the bastards in our fantasy football pick'em league, I'm assuming the bastards is Andrew, right? Is that what we're assuming, or are we wrong?
On the pick'em league, I don't know.
In our pick'em league, yeah. In our pick'em league, we have a team called the Bastards, spelled exactly the way I spell it. I'm assuming it's him. Okay, I'm assuming it's him. And speaking of this week's fantasy, as we all know, the winner of each week will come on the show when we make our picks. The winner of each week will come on to the show with us and make our picks live with us on the air. Now, we had a tie this week. Kenny C and Gio. So since Kenny C's probably going to be filling in all week anyway, he's going to be here. Gio will come on. What we're going to do is we're going to do the one pick on Thursday, before the game starts to pick that game, and then we'll do the rest of the picks on Saturday. On our
It
Saturday
might as
night
well
show.
be me because even though we are tied, they do have me ranked as number one.
I know that.
Because of the tiebreaker. So I'm just saying.
I just saying. I see that. I'm looking at it. They do have you ranked as number 1, and Gio number 2, but you're both 11 and 5. So as far as I'm concerned, you're both number 1, right?
Oh,
That's only fair, right?
Yeah.
Okay, so we're gonna get, and I know Gio has Skype, so we'll get Gio on Thursday, and we'll get Kenny on. He'll be here co-hosting hopefully, and we'll get you guys to make our picks, and then maybe Gio can hang out with a little with us and talk a little sports with us. That'll be fun. And then on Saturday night we'll bring him back to do the rest of the games, and you too, Kenny. How about that?
That's good.
If you're not working or if you're not playing or if you are, send me your picks and I'll do them when we do them. You know what I mean?
Okay. Yeah, Sean's coming back on Friday.
Yeah. He's only doing Fridays for right now because of his job.
Oh. Okay.
I'm trying to work things out. He's trying to figure things out. So this is the way it's got to be for a little bit. So Kenny and Gio are number 1 in the league. Actually, it goes Kenny 1, Gio 2. I am 3. Lion from Lee Summit is 4. Thaden is 5. The Bastards is 6. Des Dispenser is 7. Eves is 8. Schmedley is 9. Renegade is 10. Pink Sheet Boy is 11. And Lady Luck is 12. And Pelican Bay Slammers are number 12 as well. So we got 2 tied for 12, and so that's how the first week looks right there. I'm not bad. I'm only 1 behind you guys. Come on. I'm only 1 behind you guys. Right?
You know, it was quite a Monday yesterday, and NFL's been doing this for quite a while. To wrap up week 1, there was the doubleheader, and I say let's start off with the Eagles and the Redskins.
Okay, I have to say this really quick. The Giant game, the Eagles game, and the San Diego game, correct me if I'm wrong, but they all started the same way. They all started the same way, with the offensive team throwing an interception right off the bat, and then the team who caught the interception scoring right away. Correct? All 3 games.
Yeah. I know there was some turnovers, but you know, with the Cowboys and Giants, Eli very first play.
And so was when Washington got the ball the very first play in that game. Same thing. He threw the ball to an offensive lineman, boom, interception. Very first play in the freaking Charger game, it happened the same thing. Houston got the ball, he threw the ball to an offensive lineman, boom, interception. Chargers scored. Those 3 games all started the same way. How crazy is that?
Well, you can't avoid turnovers every single game, but the least you can do is avoid the turnover on the very first play. And that has been a trend over the last day or two. RG3, as expected, looked rusty in the first half. He looked like the Eagles roughed him up a bit in the first half. And the Eagles offense, you know, Chip Kelly made his head coaching debut, and Michael Vick and LaShawn McCoy had that way with that defense. And it felt like a few years ago, the Dolphins and the Patriots. The Dolphins introduced the Wildcat offense, and Patriots were just caught off guard throughout the that game, and they lost on that game. The Dolphins beat the Patriots. Chip Kelly bringing that college atmosphere offensively, and they had like 50-some plays in the first half. That's good if you're a Eagles defense. You know you're going to be on the sideline for a while. You know, Vic and McCoy keep the chain game moving. The Redskins had no answer for Vic and that offense in the first half.
Nothing.
Nothing. But as the second half, they figured things out, kept the game close. It was 33-7. Looked like it was going to be a blowout. It looked like, remember Vic had that game a few years ago? He had like 4, 5, 6 touchdowns on Monday night against the Redskins. I mean, that looked like it was going that route, but RG3 got it together, got the game competitive, but they fell short. I don't see this being the Chip Kelly offense being all that effective game after game after game. I'm not. These are not college kids. These are grown men that you gotta deal with. But it was fun to watch last night.
It was nobody knew what the hell Philadelphia was gonna do whatsoever, and they were moving fast, man. It was boom, 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 boom. What they have 50 some odd plays in the first half.
Yeah.
I mean that's crazy. I mean that's just bananas. You know what I'm saying? And then,
Bananas.
yeah,
Yes.
it was just nuts. And then you could see the rustiness in RG3, throwing balls too high, throwing balls too late, not in the right spots, behind receivers, way too in front of receivers, way above receivers. You could see the rust in RG3 yesterday. And you want to know something? Next week ain't going to be any easier because they're going into Green Bay.
Yeah, and Clay Matthews, he has an obsession with wanting quarterbacks, and we saw what he did to Kaepernick. And RG3, he's a wanting quarterback. I guess that's how we label him. So he better watch out for number 52 on defense. But I guess what the Redskins can take away is that they didn't give up. They didn't lay an egg. Second half, they play a lot better. The Eagles' offense started to slow down, but the defense came through down the stretch. They pick up the win. I just don't see the Eagles' offense being that consistent, throughout the season. But at least for Chip Kelly's sake, he's got that first win, so it's a good start for him.
That was freaked out. I watched that game just to see what the hell they were gonna do, and boy, they were moving the ball fast, and I'm saying to myself, boy, there's nobody out there who's seen this offense. So I'm betting dollars to donuts that all these teams that are going to be playing Philadelphia are watching this game for sure, because that's really the first tape that they're really having of Chip Kelly's offense. Gio is in the house. Welcome, Gio.
And what was interesting after the game, Michael Vick was interviewed, and the interviewer asked, how much the offense did you think was in that game tonight? He said it was 60%.
I know. Is that crazy?
60%. So clearly they may have some more tricks up their sleeve. What we saw was an appetizer.
All right. I'm afraid to watch a Philadelphia Giant game now.
Their defense is a heck of a lot better than Washington. They got a better defensive line, but they better have some skilled corners and linebackers that's going to be able to get McCoy or get Vic. And Deshaun Jackson, he played a pretty good game. Look, when he is not making knucklehead moves, he's an elite wide receiver. And he showed that last night.
Well, let me see something here. What was I'm going over here right now. I want to check this out. Come on. Scroll down. There we go. Vic had 25 attempts, completed 15 for 203 yards. And Griffin was 30 of 49 for 329. But he threw 2 interceptions. No fumbles. Michael Vick had 1 fumble. It was a fun game to watch.